Okay. Ha. How's it going? Right, before the vlog starts, I've just been editing it and all that. I've just been putting it all together. I've done some really cool stuff this week and I'm looking forward to getting the vlog out. But while I've been doing it, I've been checking some other bits and pieces, and it turns out that while this has all been going on, I've actually got over 1,000 subscribers, which is mad considering the channel's been going for 2 years, and I was more than happy at 100. 370. I stayed around that for possibly 6 months, around that sort of area, and then over the last couple of weeks it's just grown and grown and grown, and I've just recently noticed that it's gone over 1,000 subscribers. So that's a really big deal for me. Never expected it, genuinely didn't. I know it's a cliche thing to say, but I genuinely didn't. So I just wanted to say a massive shout out to everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's been here from the start, everybody that's new, welcome along. And yeah, big deal. So yeah, don't know what else to say, but it's I got some big plans. I'm gonna have to have now, aren't I? But I appreciate every single one of you. Take care, enjoy the vlog. Catch you on the next one. See you later. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name's Ads, and if you're new here, I've been converting a 2014 Mark 8 transit van into my new house after giving up rented accommodation and using the rent money to convert a 2014 battered ex-work van into something I can live in. If you're interested in any of that journey, I hate saying it, but it has been, then go back and check out the playlist on my channel. It's from start to finish, from the day we went up to Bolton to pick it up, all the way through to painting it a couple of weeks ago. But that's not what this video is about. I've finished doing stuff to the van for the moment. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of my labour, get out and about, actually try to enjoy the van. This week, a friend of mine came down in his motorhome that he lives in up north. Just give me a shout and said, "You fancy getting back in the sea? We'll go and have a look round." We did, and this is what happened. We arranged to meet at a little beach called Polkerris. Now, Polkerris is a tiny little beach with a couple of pubs in it. On the way down the hill into Polkerris, it's quite a windy, twisty road with a car park on the right-hand side, the council car park. You can't usually park in the pub car park where we found ourselves, but it was still off-peak, and we came to an arrangement that if we ate in the pub, that they were going to let us park there. How Paul got his motorhome in there is absolutely beyond me, because I struggled to get my van in there. Man, how did you get in? You're a legend. Was it close? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. This is Paul. I'm going to put the camera down a minute. I don't know how he got that in there. I had millimetres either side, so how he got this wagon in here is unbelievable. Let's have a look. Oh, look at the space, man. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? See, I got to be honest, I could have a bit of this. Get on. So he's got bed. That'll be beds. This will be beds. Let's have a look at my mate's van as well. Look at this.
I made those cushions myself, you know.
Did you really?
I swear to God, I got a price on them and they wanted £800, and I bought a sewing machine for 30 quid off an old lady.
Oh mate, that is sick.
And I busted them up myself.
Mate, that's brilliant. You've done a good job there. That's brilliant.
They took me
Fair
hours,
play.
man. Probably, if I was getting paid by the hour, it cost me about £2 to make them, I reckon. But...
Mate, that's sick. Fair play. That's good.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Cracking, isn't it? So we're down at Polkerris. There's a beach just there, car park just there. The owner of the pub's just come out because we can't park for more than 2 hours. We're going to have something to eat there in a bit. Keep your energy, guys. Stay positive. There's no one else here. It's dead. Anyway, let's get geared up. Love that new wetsuit smell. Now, because of the weather that we've had lately, it's churned up a lot of the sea, so obviously the visibility has suffered. But that doesn't stop me enjoying it. I don't shoot many fish as it is. I'm not a very good spear fisherman. I just enjoy being out. Who wouldn't want to be out on a day like today? Where's he gone? There he is.
Sandy bottom here now, isn't it?
Yeah. No one needs a sandy bottom, Paul.
Exactly that.
We got sticky floppers and sandy bottoms.
That's which one I'd rather have.
So this is Paul.
Hi guys.
If you haven't seen my spearfishing videos, me and Paul met, was it 3 or 4 years ago now, isn't it? Yeah. At a free diving training day, basically, at a place called Fobster Key. I'll put the link to the video for that on my other, it's from, basically I did another spearfishing thing for a while called Zero to Spearo. So yeah, me and Paul met at Fobster Key. It was a hell of a day and we've been mates ever since. Yeah, I'm gonna put you back in your housing now. I just thought we're swimming out a little bit now, as you can see. We came round that corner, just there, right there. And we're going that way. Oh. So yeah, I'm going to put you back in your housing just in case we do find anything to look at. We didn't find anything to look at, but I did go spearfishing the following day and the viz was a lot better, a lot clearer, as you can see. Again, didn't shoot anything, but me and Paul just swam around a little bit, headed back in. We did have lunch in the pub. It was actually alright, very, very overpriced for a sandwich, but there we go, you can't have everything. The parking was free, I suppose. Yeah, and then we just had to get Paul out of the car park, which I gotta say, he bossed it. So we got to try and get Paul out now. The car park's got full, so, and he's got to get out through that gap, and he's got to get through that gap there. So this should be fun. Let's have a little look. Yeah, you got it. Massive shout out to Paul, massive shout out to Matt. You probably didn't see Matt in that video. I'm not even sure that I've managed to get him into any video, but you'll definitely see him again because we've got work to do on his Luton. But we'll do that. But anyway, I digress. Unfortunately, Jet has been in hospital. For those of you who don't know, Jet's got cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a terrible, terrible, horrible genetic disease. I'm not going to talk about it too much in this video. I probably will talk about it in the future, but if you do want to know any more, you can check out Jet's socials, and she talks about it in a lot more depth. But because of her cystic fibrosis, she has unfortunately had to endure a 3-week hospital visit. She's halfway through it now, during the best weather that we've had in quite some time. So although I've been able to get out and enjoy the van, it's been a little bit of a bittersweet thing because she's been stuck in hospital. So yesterday I thought I'd surprise her, and I rode down on the bike, and I actually did record quite a bit of it, but this happened. That was my fault. I put a lavalier mic into the helmet. Yeah, basically it was too much noise. Today she's actually managed to get a few hours off of her medication, so I'm going to go and pick her up. We're going to go and do something nice, just take her out in the sunshine, get some of that vitamin D into her. So let's go and have a look anyway. Due to the fact that time was definitely a constraint, we decided to head to a place called St Agnes Head. We've been told that it was beautiful and it would look absolutely stunning, so yeah, we headed there. Yeah. So we've come down to St Agnes Head because we'd heard it's really nice. Drive straight down to the car park, lovely views, you can do all sorts there. We get here and there's that. Now don't get me wrong, I understand in certain places you've got to stop motorhomes and things getting in, but what, in the day?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, they could just open it during, because you can open that.
Yeah.
You could open it during the day and then come down at 6 and shut it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If they're that worried about it, pay somebody to come down and open and close it. Onwards and upwards, I suppose. I'm going to rant, I'm going to moan. We're from Cornwall. If you're from Cornwall and you've got a van, you're not allowed to enjoy Cornwall. Even if you're not from Cornwall, but you've driven all the way down it, you're not allowed to enjoy Cornwall. Cornwall seems to have a thing about vans. Now, don't get me wrong, there is some argument to be had. We look in the van.
Yeah.
There is some argument to be had, don't get me wrong, for not wanting people to stay overnight in certain places. Not all of them, but in certain places. But not wanting them to visit in the day, that rubs me up the wrong way a little bit. If you're going to shut the place, right, at least have the decency to open it in the day so that everybody can enjoy it. If you've got something against vans, then just openly say it. Cornwall Council, you can somehow change your ways. I probably won't put that bit in. I might do. With that rant out of the way, we still decided that we were going to go and try and get some views. Unfortunately, due to Jet's health at the moment, she doesn't have the ability to walk very far, so it's a shame that we had to use most of her energy just walking to where the views were. But I'm sure you can agree, the views were stunning. St Agnes Head is lovely, and it was definitely worth a visit. But I'd take a small car or a push bike, don't take a van, because Cornwall Council seem to have a real issue with that. Heightest mother. St Agnes Head. Matching shirts nearly. It wasn't even intentional, it just happened. Team CF. Too soon? It's not quite as glamorous, but we've headed over to Wadebridge because there's a place over here while Jet's out and she's in the mood to be able to eat something. One of our favourite places to eat is a place called Fat Pepper. If you've ever been to Wadebridge and you've never been to Fat Pepper, you've honestly missed out because it's phenomenal. Let's go and have a look. Honestly, if you're in Wadebridge, Fat Pepper is the place to head for if you're hungry. All of the bread, everything to do with bread there is made by himself in the premises. All of the toppings, all of the ramen, all of everything else is also made by him in the premises. Honestly, you can't go wrong. We can't get enough of the place. Well, that was absolutely banging. Oh, I was filming actually. Look. Yeah, so that was that basically. We managed to get down to Wadebridge, went to Fat Pepper. As you can probably tell, it's absolutely banging. It's one of our favourite places to eat in general. It's a really, really good place. The guy that owns it, he's just so good at what he does. It makes me happy. He makes all his own bread. Anyway, I'm not banging on about that. Right, thanks for watching this video. It might not be what you were after from this channel for a minute, but that was the whole point for me, was to get the van to a point where I could get around, do some bits and pieces and see some sights. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy too. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I love you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye.